How's it going, guys? Ricardo here. So recently the talk of the town has been Hubspot, where they recently lost about 80% of their traffic within their organic channel. So in this video, I just want to break down why they lost traffic and more of just a lesson learned on what you should be doing when it comes to your overall SEO strategy and ways they can mitigate the loss and start gaining more traffic back based on their overall structure they have now. So more just the overview of the traffic loss. They lost 80% traffic in organic, and you can see here in this graph is just a huge dip in their overall organic traffic. And basically, they started with 13.5 million of estimated organic traffic in November, and then within December, it went down to 8.6 million in December. And then you can see here as well, within SEMrush, in this case, now it's down to 6.7 million, and it's just a constant drop within their organic traffic. Now looking into more of the micro aspect, we can really see the top affected pages when it comes to this decrease, and this can give us more of an overall reasoning into why they're seeing that decrease. So for example, if you really look at the URLs, there's not really any topical relevance when it comes to the overall product that they're selling, which is a CRM. And more of a macro highlight of the reasoning is their topical authority and relevance, and then we can see within AI overviews and the algorithm, there's been a reputation abuse update, and then more of just an example of who's received more of this decrease after this update is Forbes. Even though a lot of people on Twitter started, antagonizing Google, since Google was definitely playing favorites when it comes to Forbes. And then another highlight is more of like the word count for their overall strategy. Some pages have really thin content based on the keywords that they're really trying to target, but more on like the highlight of the topical authority and relevance. I just want to highlight that these blogs wouldn't really make sense or showcase more of a standpoint of value when it comes to topical authority. For example, like famous quotes like this wouldn't really drive any traffic, even from the awareness stage from top of the funnel, where people would be interested in learning about more of their product that they offer. Same thing with best cover letter examples. Like this doesn't also fit their overall topical authority. They don't really offer anything that when it comes to just cover letters or just the job market job search. They do provide templates though, but it's not really the overall topical relevance. And then highlighting more also what really drove more of this decrease is more of their structure and aspect. So aside from really targeting more of just topical relevancy, like more CRM based topics, they're really not focusing and highlighting more of just actually bringing people down through the funnel. They're just trying to rank for the sake of ranking and bringing in more traffic. And this just brings on more of a laser approach, but this is more of just the macro side of things. But we really want to highlight more also is the micro side. So for example, I'm going to use this URL as an example as well. We can see like they saw a huge decrease when it comes to small business ideas. At top of the funnel, this theoretically could work, and I wanted to showcase what a competitor of theirs is doing and why they're ranking higher when it comes to the specific keywords here. So when I Google small business ideas, we can see here at number 5, Salesforce is ranking for this. So I'm going to compare side by side the competitors, Salesforce, and I'm going to look into detailed SEO. And we can see here their overall structure of the meta tags are SEO optimized. They have a 16,000 word count and good content structure. Whereas if we look into Salesforce and look deeper into the overall meta tags, like they have a shorter title tag, but they are optimized for the description, but they have 5,500 word count, which is like way less into what HubSpot has. So why would this rank higher than HubSpot? And reasoning is their overall structure, right? HubSpot is literally writing content just for the sake of ranking, and it's not really going over more of that topical relevance and structure. And what I mean by this is if you look into Salesforce, they have their own category talking about small businesses, and they're covering a lot of topical relevance when it comes to small businesses, but also tying it in with their software they offer. So if you click here in this internal link, they have a landing page talking about CRM for small businesses. See how this makes sense? Whereas HubSpot's go-to call to action is more of a free business startup kit, which is a free resource, but doesn't really tie into more of like that CRM aspect of it. So that's what I mean when it comes to more of like the overall structure. And this just shows to you how smarter Google is getting, how much more important topical relevance is when it comes to your overall content strategy. So you really don't want to just only target keywords that just have high volume, just so you can bring in more traffic into your website. And even if you do rank for these keywords, this doesn't necessarily mean you'll start seeing an increased amount of conversions, since volume and traffic doesn't necessarily equate to conversions. And then you can see here more of an example of their overall structure when it comes to blogs. You can see they broke it up into specific topics here. But when we look into their competitors, there's just so much more topics to go over and cover when it comes to this. But all in all, when you do look into all these specific topics, they all cover what their product is offering, and not just for the sake of writing content to rank and get more volume and traffic to the site. And I think HubSpot's marketing team is aware of this now, and they're trying to pivot more into more topical, relevant content. And you can see here the famous quotes, like they're taking this into consideration. And then you can see they started redirecting these blogs as well. So that's a good thing. It's a good sign to really, because they really didn't provide any value whatsoever, to be honest. And we can see the overall drop here within HubSpot. But if we look at their competitor Salesforce, we can actually see like they're slightly increasing overall within their organic traffic through their content strategy. And this can give us more insights into competitive analysis and seeing what's working for them, and really pretty much just implement it into HubSpot strategy. I'm gonna dive a little deeper into what I mean by this. And then we can see based on the keywords Salesforce is ranking for, and I filtered this just for the keyword CRM as one topic example, where they're ranking for more keywords with the phrase CRM and covering more of that topical relevance when it comes to CRM. Compared to if you look at HubSpot, they only have 9.8K keywords, whereas Salesforce has 13.8K. And you can just look at the overall URL structure and blogs and really see like they're covering all aspects when it comes to CRMs. Like what is a CRM, mobile CRM, and like CRM for small businesses. But if you look into HubSpot, they don't really have more of that topical relevance as much as Salesforce does when it comes to talking about their CRMs. And the majority of the keywords are just ranking from their product CRM. So I think reason being is they probably, of course, drive a lot of backlinks into this, which would help them in return rank for multiple keywords. But as an aspect of topical authority, they aren't really publishing much content when it comes to this. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found some value into it. Maybe you guys can have some ideas into structuring your content when it comes to your SEO strategy. And it's really good to have this data and really see how smarter Google is getting when it comes to ranking overall within Google with topical relevance. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want to mention in the comments, you want to debate me, I'm all for it. Let's have some conversations going. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.